Welcome to our next installment of WoW Cata Gold Farm Dungeon series. This dungeon is Zul'Farrak. We are going to run 5 complete runs, resetting after each one, and then we will report back how I did gold wise, what we got total, and the total gold collected on this dungeon farm. So let's get started. Before we get started, I want to go over an add-on that people have noticed on my interface, and I've mentioned it before as what I believe to be the best WoW add-on for questing, leveling, and a bunch of other stuff in the game. Um, Achievements, dungeons, raid guides, um, all kinds of different guides, but let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to open it up real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I'll put a link down in the description. They do a better job on their website explaining everything that's in the guide, so you can check that link in the description. But they have leveling guides, fastest leveling paths in the game from 1 to 85, 80 to 85, whatever level your tune is to 85. You can select the zone and start there. It is the fastest way to level in World of Warcraft. They also have, they actually just added raid guides for Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm that gives you kind of boss overviews for each boss in the raid, every dungeon, daily quests, Cataclysm dailies, cooking, fishing, jewel crafting, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King dailies. This is also updated for retail, seasonal events, guides, and achievements, professions, how to level all your professions the most efficient way as far it, yeah, and how to gather mats, where to gather them, and level your professions at the same time, and a ton of achievement guides. So check it out. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description, but let's go ahead and get started on our Zul'Farrak Dungeon Gold Farm Challenge. Zul'Farrak is widely known as one of the best transmog dungeons in the game. And in the case of this 5 runs, it did not disappoint. I've mentioned before that I'm not a big transmog guy, but I do check after my dungeon runs for stuff selling as transmog. I'd be crazy not to, because otherwise I'm just going to disenchant it and sell the enchanting mats because it sells quickly and always sells well, but you can leave a lot of gold on the table if you do not check. And in the case of Zul'Farrak, I had multiple um, transmog items that sold relatively quickly. But let's look at our dungeon totals. We had 103 raw gold from the 5 runs, 30 stacks of mage weave cloth, 3 stacks of silk, 34 greens, 3 blues, and 1 enchanting pattern. And total gold when everything was sold, 5,237 gold. So definitely worth your time. Again, in these gold making series, uh, we're not looking to recommend or tell you what gold farms you should or shouldn't do. What I'm doing is just simply running some of what is claimed as the best gold farms in the game and reporting back my results. In the case of Zul'Farrak, was definitely good this time. Keeping in mind that transmog is hit or miss. You could run 5 dungeon runs, not get a transmog item at all, and these 5 runs could have been 1,000 gold versus 5,237 gold. But check it out if you decide to run it. Report in the comments. Let us know how you did. We'll see you in the next dungeon series. Peace.